Hey everybody, Willfe here. I've got a brand new piece of bullshit in my hands that came in my mailbox today. I normally just throw this junk away, but I wanted to show this one off because they did a really fantastic job pretending to be a federal government agency. And this is the sort of thing that I really think is just tiptoeing on that border between legal and illegal. You know, they go out of their way to make this kind of thing look really official. It says, second notice. There's a nice crappy, low DPI, by the way. You know, very low resolution picture of a seal there with an eagle on it to make it look all official. Now, of course, the important telltale sign that says this is a steaming load of shit, before you even open it, is this. Pay close attention there. Let's get that focused. If you can't quite make that out, it says, pre-sorted, standard U.S. postage paid. In other words, this is pre-sort bulk mail. It reads, second notice, U.S. Department of Vehicle Acquisition, extremely urgent message enclosed. It has a special security lining on the back, and it's built like one of those paycheck mailers, and you have to tear the sides off to get to the super secret nugget inside. Now, if we tear this piece of crap open, which I'm going to do just so we can make fun of whatever is inside, we're going to discover an advertisement. Now, I've already spent more time on this piece of crap than most people do. They see this and they just throw it away. But I've often wondered what impersonating a government agency is actually like. I mean, as far as the law goes, is that illegal? Or if you do something like this and convince somebody to do something they wouldn't otherwise have done, isn't that impersonating an officer or something like that? I'm sure there's a First Amendment free speech excuse that lets people get away with this crap. And of course, just like I figured, on the inside, here's a bunch of crap. It's just an ad trying to convince me to sell my non-existent Toyota Camry and Ford F-150. Now, naturally, they just happen to list my vehicle's make and model and year number as a currently high-demand vehicle. Here's what happened, it says. New vehicle sales plummeted from 16 million in 2007 to just 10 million in 2008 and 09. That means there were fewer trade-ins coming into dealerships, which created a higher demand and increased their value. This has never happened before, and may never happen again. Bullshit. This is just a scam to try to get me to sell my car at a remarkably undervalued price. Oh, and they're also trying to get me to buy a new car. And here's the big payoff. Even though the dickheads that mailed this were in Jacksonville, Florida, this is a Dodge and Chrysler and Jeep dealership here in Orlando. This expires March 31st, 2011, so I'd better bust ass to get down there so I can be bent over backwards and screwed right up the ass on a brand new piece of crap car that I don't need because mine rocks. Now, getting back to the actual content of the outside of this envelope, it just amazes me that people pull this shit. The other amusing bit here that I want to show is this tiny warning at the bottom. I'll read it to you because my camera's too stupid to focus on it. Warning, a $2,000 fine, 5 years imprisonment, or both for any person interfering or obstructing with delivery of this letter. That's true for any letter. You can print that on any envelope and not technically be lying. It's just so asinine that they went to this much trouble to print this, to design it to at least look like some kind of official piece of mail. Now, the real shitty thing is there are some gullible people out there that actually believe this to be a real document from the real government. Or at least they're going to look at it and their heart's going to skip a beat like, oh shit, what is that, a jury summons? Is it a ticket, or am I in trouble? Is that a court summons? And then they open it up and, god damn it, it's just a car ad. The people that pull this kind of crap are fantastic examples of why marketing and marketing people just need to die. Bill Hicks said it best when he encouraged anyone in marketing and advertising to please kill themselves now. And I agree completely with the man's sentiment. It is that kind of thinking, that there's no such thing as a no, that produces this junk. I have a cat trying to get under my foot. I don't know why, but whatever. I don't think I'm ever going to make a single video where my goddamn cats don't manage to either get in frame or get a mention. Oh well, I'm a crazy cat guy, what can I say? Anyway, getting back to marketing and Bill Hicks. He had a point. The people that do this are convinced that there's no such thing as no. A person who's saying no to you as a marketer is just somebody you haven't reached with the right message yet. Marketing is, at its core, trying to convince somebody to spend money they wouldn't spend otherwise. Trying to trick somebody into buying something they don't really need. There's no market for this product, well, we better make one. See, that's the thing. There's no such thing as a bad idea in marketing. And that's why a lot of really shitty products end up as seen on TV, in the dollar stores and at flea markets and at other high-quality vendors. If it weren't for marketing, we probably would still have more rainforests, to be honest. We'd actually not be cutting down as many trees because we wouldn't be wasting so much fucking paper. We also would be saving more money. We'd be spending less money, both on advertising and on products being advertised. We probably wouldn't be getting sued by the fucking content cartel left and right for downloading music and movies. And I think the world would be a better place. What do you think? Feel free to spew in the comments about this one. I'm actually genuinely curious to hear what people have to say about advertising. The excuses I'm already used to hearing. First, oh, it's just exchanging information, making you aware of a new product that you didn't know about before. The second is, well, they're just doing their jobs. And 3, well, you wouldn't really buy it if you didn't want it anyway. My response to those points, very good as they are, is bullshit, bullshit, and bullshit! Marketing is about tricking you into buying something you wouldn't otherwise buy. Making me aware of something? Okay, thank you. I am now aware, mindlessly, of tens of thousands of worthless products that I will never buy and never have a need for. I love doing that. Now, as far as point number 2, just doing their jobs, no, I'm not going to Godwin myself, but screw every person who's done a bad thing ever and claimed, oh, it was just my job. Doesn't matter. If you work in marketing and you think you're just doing your job, you don't have a soul, and Bill Hicks was right. You need to die. 3. Hell, I forgot what my third point was. Oh, you'd buy it anyway. I've actually heard people make that argument too. You know, I could have lived my entire life not having learned about the wonderful benefits of a fucking iPad from Apple. I will never buy one. I have no interest in buying one. And no matter how much advertisement they bombard me with, I will still never buy one. Now there's other stuff that I might buy. There are a couple Android tablets that are interesting to me, but not enough that I'm going to go out and buy one. I've got a perfectly good Entourage device right now. And I'm not even going to say, even though I just gave the brand name away, I'm not going to tell you which one, because I don't want to advertise for them. Word of mouth, people claim, is a form of advertising too. But that at least has some value. I trust friends and colleagues somewhat more than I trust marketing weenies that are just being paid to make me buy their crap. Anyway, all of that just stemming from this piece of crap envelope trying to trick me into thinking that some government agency wants to make me a great deal on my car. So, just as a quick closer, I'd like to say, fuck you to Greenway Dodge Chrysler and Jeep here in Orlando, Florida, at 9051 East Colonial Drive. If you're in the neighborhood, feel free to stop by, flip them off, and tell them to suck your dick. Anyway, enough vulgarities, off I go. Have a great day, everybody, and hopefully there won't be any more videos of my cats today. See you later, guys.